What's up, guys? It's the first episode. My album recommendations. This is Teo here. If you couldn't distinguish me between Cooper, I'm here to present you one of the greatest funk acid albums. Probably the first you've ever heard of. Very strange kind of a genre we're talking about here. JAMIROQUAI's Traveling Without Moving. Now, JAMIROQUAI is an interesting man. I'm sure you've seen this music video. I love his albums. You know, my personal favorite song of his is Space Cowboy. Go give that a listen. But this is his quintessential album that you need to be listening to if you want to be a real acid funk fan. It's his third studio album by his, actually, it's a band. It's not just him. He's the front guy. His name is JK. His album's supposed to be around cars, life, and love. And the album is very accessible. You don't have to be like, oh, I love acid, and I love tripping, and I love funk and jazz. No, it's a very accessible album. Anyone can listen to it and bump their head, you know. We've got some things that were on the pop top 100s back when they were released in August 28th, 1996. You could also call it soul music or disco. It's got some dance in there. And the length is 67 minutes and 22 seconds. X7! The highlights of this album are obviously the title hits, Cosmic Girl and Virtual Insanity. Virtual Insanity, you know, that little piano. I don't know if that's copyright if I sing it. Every Day, that bass line is diabolical. All the bass lines are just slapping that shit. Oh my god. Perfect. You know, they've got a great bassist. That band is insane. JAMIROQUAI I'm talking about. You know, for 1996, it's pretty revolutionary. If you like Daft Punk, you might want to listen to them. That's kind of the more jazzier counterpart. But still, that kind of use of synths and synth guitars that was like, you couldn't avoid it in the 90s. So this is near the end of the 90s, 96. We're moving on to the 2000s. You know, the synths have bumped up a little from Kid A movements and ambient music. And Cosmic Girl is just an amazing listen. I would recommend this album to anyone who wants to try and get into some of the older, jazzier songs. If they don't want to just hear straight syncopated beats and super artistic. If you don't listen to this, you're not a real jazz fan. No, this is accessible album. It's interesting album. It's got funk elements. It's got disco elements. You can dance to it. You can sing to it. It's freezing cold in my basement. That's why I'm wearing a coat. Where's the camera? There it is. Alright, it's a super accessible album. This is good if you want to get into more jazzier or funkier stuff and you don't want to just hop into a fucking Miles Davis record and try and listen to it like if it's good if you've never heard any jazz. So you want something to like feed it to you slowly, you know. I would highly recommend this album. I'm giving this album a 9 out of 10. Oh, boom, 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 boom. JAMIROQUAI is a genius. Go listen to his discography, and this is how you develop your music taste to the next level. This is pretty surface level shit, so don't go around at a funk convention and be like, yep, I listen to JAMIROQUAI, yep, that's why I'm here. Oh my god, what a song. The bass line is incredible. At this stage, you shouldn't get into ranked. Hop in some casual, but this can help you. This is like the tutorial for those genres. What I mean is if you want something to expand your music taste, this is the thing right here. Alright, now I'm going to rank it based on, not just overall, because I already gave you the overall, which is a 9, accessibility, artistry, and fun. Accessibility, I remembered, we didn't jump cut. Accessibility, can you listen to this? If you have no idea of the genre, no idea of the artist, yes, you can. While some songs may be a little more challenging, overall there's some hits in there and some things that you'll be like, yeah, I'm adding that to the playlist. And eventually you'll get used to the sound, and then you'll become a jazz connoisseur like myself, you know. Only matcha and quarter zips in this house. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video. Love you guys. This is probably going to be one of the first videos uploaded. And, I'll have a, no, I won't have anything together. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, we're a new channel. Give a like, comment, helps the algorithm, you know. Watch it 3 times over if you want. Keep it running, looped, you know. Boost our engagement rate. Subscribe on your mom's account. Just keep boosting us. We need the money. Thank you. YouTube. IIT.